Every so often, we are granted the opportunity to spend time in the company of others willing to share their knowledge in ways that far exceed our expectations. And today, I feel privileged to have the enchanting Chef Sadhana's guidance through the garden and the kitchen. As you will see, her approach to preparing a meal truly incorporates all the vital steps to ensure freshness from beginning to end. What is going to go into this kale salad?
Well, we're going to use a lot of fresh stuff from the garden that we just picked. And we're going to focus on whole foods here. We're going to make a dressing that has no oil, and we're going to do everything plant-based.
A dressing that has no oil. That's interesting because most dressings have a lot of oil in it. Why are you using no oil?
So we're using no oil for a couple of reasons here, but the main one is that too much oil can be bad for your health. And so we're going to use avocados, which have a natural oil, and that's going to help cream up our dressing and give it a really nice texture.
I love it. Okay, so what are the ingredients that go into making this dressing?
We're going to start with about 3 avocados, fresh cilantro from the garden. I'm going to put that right in. And then we need something to balance this. So a little bit of acid, something sweet, and something salty. So today for our acid, we're going to use some rice wine vinegar, and then we're going to give it a little something salty. So we're using sea salt here, and then something sweet. Today we're going to use agave, and it's just going to be just a smidge. So we got our salty in there, we got a little something sweet and something sour. So some optional ingredients that we add in just to kind of spruce it up a little bit are red chili flakes or garlic. Great, and then our last optional ingredient, if you want to use it, would be either a white wine like a Chardonnay or a squeeze of lemon or lime.
Oh my goodness, it sounds delicious. Either or, what would you want to do?
I think lime.
Okay, I was thinking wine, but we'll go with the lime.
Why don't we do both?
We should do both,
okay,
right? We're going to eat this together after, right? A little bit of lime and a little bit of wine. I love it.
A good squeeze.
Okay.
Yeah,
is that good?
That's good. Ooh, that smells great.
I love that you're mixing the sweet, the sour, the salty, all those wonderful flavors and tastes together.
Yeah, so that's what cooking's all about. It's balance. Well, life is really all about that, right?
Right.
So we're just wanting to balance that dressing. We have a little fat in there. We want sweet, salty, sour, and a little bit of wine won't hurt.
Okay, you tell me when.
Just a splash.
Okay.
That's good.
Show just a little bit more.
Okay, just a little more.
Good.
And here's an important note. If you don't drink alcohol, or if you're feeding this to a child and you don't want them to have any alcohol, you can reduce the wine on a hot plate and just bring it to a simmer point for 1 minute, and then all the alcohol is gone. So having mixed the ingredients together, we then blended them into the dressing and combined that with chopped kale, sliced radishes, and raisins. And of course, Chef Sadhana had already prepared a delicious vegetable ceviche to top off the dish. So we just had to bring it all together. So what we're going to use today is a ring mold, and this is going to help us form a cylinder shape.
I like this. Very cute.
So just push it down with your fingers or the back of your hand.
Okay.
We're just wanting to compact that so when you take the ring mold off, it's going to keep the round circular shape. So then our second layer, what we're going to put in is that ceviche I was talking to you about earlier.
Wonderful.
So go ahead and put about a couple of tablespoons in there, and that's going to be your next layer. And so for our last layer, we're going to put some sliced avocado, and then we'll garnish it with our radishes. So now here's the tricky part.
Okay.
So as we push down gently and not too hard, we're going to pull up the ring. And if we've squished it down far enough, it's going to stay together. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Voila.
Voila. Oh my goodness, look at that. That looks amazing. Isn't she lovely? Chef Sadhana's approach to food has taught me far more than we are able to express here in this short segment, which is exactly why it's imperative that you experience her for yourself. Would you like to learn more about any of the great destinations we've visited or dive a bit deeper into some of the topics on the show? Then we've got a destination for you. Visit athomewithdidier.com. There you'll find a world of ideas and inspiration designed to give you insights towards a happier, healthier lifestyle. Again, that's athomewithdidier.com.